And thank you for tuning in to another episode of this freaking show, the weekly podcast with a little bit of something and a whole lot of nothing. I'm your host, Travesty, and alongside me is
Awkward Colin.
And Geek Cast Joe.
guys. It feels like it's been forever since I talked to you.
It does.
Does
Because
it?
it has been.
It has been. I mean, like in the aspect of doing a podcast, I guess not personally, but it feels like it's been a while since we've done this show because it's been almost a week and a half.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
has.
since we did one early.
Effing epic.
Yeah, I mean last week's show we did the week before.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of missed doing this last week. I felt like, you know, like my life wasn't complete until we got back together again.
Aw.
I know, right?
Sweet.
So, and it's the thing is, like, I mean, a lot of things have happened since the last time we got together too.
Mm-hmm. We
Um,
lost like half the celebrities we know.
I know, right? I mean, everyone in their 60s seemed to be dropping.
Yeah.
Who's that guy? Professor Snape passed away.
Yes.
Yes, Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
Suddenly can't remember his name from Die Hard.
Hans
sucks.
Gruber.
Thank you. Oh, that was going to bother me. Oh. Yeah. One of the best protagonists that ever existed. No, antagonists. Switch that. He was a good bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never saw Die Hard, so I never really knew him through that.
I've never seen Die Hard either.
That is a shame. It is probably the best Christmas movie of all time.
That's what I hear. But I do know, like, you know, like I didn't think about it, but when I looked him up, I saw that he was actually in a couple other movies that I saw. He was in Sweeney Todd.
Yep.
Which,
I heard about that. I
yeah.
haven't seen Sweeney Todd.
Very good movie. I recommend seeing it.
It's a great movie.
I like the soundtrack a lot.
Yeah.
And he was also in a movie called Quigley Down Under with Tom Selleck. That was a good movie too.
If you remember Galaxy Quest, he was in that.
I remember Galaxy Quest. By Grabthar's hammer.
I've never seen Galaxy's Quest.
Oh,
Galaxy
you're missing
Quest?
out, man. Galaxy
With,
Quest.
What is it, Tim Allen?
Uh-huh. Never give up, never surrender.
Oh, I did see that. He was in that movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like the Klingon-ish character.
Yeah, Alien.
Slash Vulcan?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I did see, like, I was watching something on, I think it was YouTube. I was kind of trying to pull up, like, the best of, like, moments he had.
Mhm.
And, I guess he must. I mean, he seemed to have really impacted a lot of people. Like I always thought of him as like, you know, a kid, you know, an actor who played in Harry Potter knows it. But apparently, this guy, you know, he did a lot for people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, apparently he was just like an all-around excellent human being. So, like I was reading from Daniel Radcliffe that even after Harry Potter, Rickman would make it to at least one of every Daniel Radcliffe production afterwards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so like if he was performing on a stage in London or New York or whatever, Rickman was there to watch it.
Wow.
Yeah.
They must have had some pretty close ties.
Yeah, yeah. So, and apparently Radcliffe says that Rickman was one of the first people to actually treat him like an adult and a fellow actor, as opposed to just some kid running around the set.
What did you call him?
Rickman?
No.
Radcliffe?
Oh, for some odd reason, I thought you said it like as two separate names.
Oh, no.
That's really weird.
Radcliffe.
Yes. Sorry to make that weird. So.
Oh, by all means. So, yeah, really cool dude. Really touched. We have a guest coming on the show later who was very, very heavily touched by his performance as Snape.
Yeah.
So you'll have to ask Rob about that when he's on. or
I've always
bass,
thought
whatever we're
Alan
calling it
Rickman
these
was
days.
a very good actor.
Oh, I do plan on asking our art guest coming up about some of the things we are talking about now. But I do see I was kind of like looking up films and stuff he was in. I guess he is actually in a film that's supposed to be released this year.
Oh, I
Like,
didn't know that.
yeah, Alice Through the Looking Glass.
Yeah,
Oh, no kidding.
he plays the voice of the blue caterpillar.
I
Yeah,
did. Oh, he
He did.
does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he did it in the first one too.
Huh.
yeah. I guess by the looks of it, I mean that's going to be his final
Wow.
performance.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh,
Sad.
it is.
Speaking of sad things, we also lost David Bowie.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
It is
Didn't touch me
sad.
personally, but like there was something about him that always seemed really immortal, and so it was just kind of a shock for me.
It touched me because it means there's not going to be the Labyrinth 2.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
What is the labyrinth?
Oh, it's a great movie.
Oh, what is it?
It's about a girl who is tasked with babysitting her little brother, and he just nonstop cries and stuff. And she says, "I wish it would he like the Goblin King would take him away and stuff." And David Bowie plays the Goblin King, and they go to a fantasy world where the Goblin King takes him away, and she has to go, and she didn't actually mean for him to get taken away, so she has to go through a labyrinth and try and rescue her brother from the Goblin King.
Yep, that's about the long and short of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's okay.
it was made in '86, so
Oh, gotcha.
I never saw it, but it's one of my wife's favorite films.
uh, well, I think we need a movie night.
Did they were they talking about making a sequel?
No,
Probably not.
I
We
think
always
maybe
wanted
there
one
was a
though.
joke one.
So you're upset that David Bowie is no longer around to make a sequel to a movie that happened 30 years ago.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he could still portray the Goblin
He
King.
can still portray the Goblin King.
Well, you got to watch it, and then you would understand.
Yeah.
I thought this was a movie that happened like maybe 3 or 4 years ago that
Oh,
they're talking about making into a sequel.
Oh no
oh
no 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 no.
no.
Oh shit.
Apparently, David Bowie played Nikolai Tesla. I think I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh, in the movie The Prestige.
Oh my gosh,
I
he
did not,
did.
I did not know
I
that.
think. I mean, I believe you're. I assume you're looking at IMDb, so I
I
have to
am.
believe you. But I didn't know that, and it makes now that you said that, I see it.
Yeah,
That was a good movie too.
he was in Twin Peaks.
Huh.
Oh, that's a good show.
Yeah, he did a lot. I mean, he did a lot of us like songs with like other musicians. Like he had that Christmas song with Bing Crosby,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
and he did that song with Mick Jagger, "Dancing in the Street."
Hmm. I also heard one version of "Under Pressure" by Queen that had him and it was him and Freddie Mercury.
Yep.
I don't know if that's the official one or not. I'm not a Bowie expert, but
I don't know either.
it sounded amazing. I was very impressed by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listen to Bowie. Yeah, Bowie. I listened to him a lot. Like probably a few years ago, but like I kind of like got away from it more. But I mean, he had a lot of good songs. Space Odyssey. I remember that song.
I never heard it. That was another one that my wife was
Oh,
like, "How
come
have you
on!
not heard this? What is wrong with you?"
You have to have heard it.
I've heard was it Ziggy and Stardust or Ziggy Man?
Ziggy Stardust, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
I think I
that's
played that on Guitar Hero.
that is a well-known one. Definite for sure.
So, Yeah, apparently they were both very important people to a lot of people. It turns out, which I didn't know.
Oh yeah, they were both. Well, they were both celebrities, so
Mhm.
and that definitely has some gain behind it.
Right.
So
Yeah, well, I mean, and then also like even when you look at well, shit, but when we're recording this show today, another musician passed away today.
Oh yeah, the frontman for the Eagles.
Yeah, Glenn Fry.
the Eagles. What song are they known for?
Hotel California.
Hotel California.
Living it up at the Hotel
Oh, okay, yeah,
California. Yeah,
yeah.
how
Nice
that how,
vocals there.
thank
how'd
you.
that go, Joey?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't want to sing it for us again?
I
No,
was, I was I was just hoping to get that little piece that little piece from you again.
uh,
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. I mean, like here we are, we're 18 days into the year, and already three iconic people passed away.
hmm
Yeah.
Two of them from cancer, one from pneumonia. I mean, if you factor in Lemmy, at the end of the year last year, I mean,
hmm Yeah. Also, Celine Dion lost her husband and her brother.
Oh, she lost her husband too.
Yeah.
I
I
saw her
didn't,
brother.
yeah, I didn't hear about her husband.
Yeah, her husband was her manager for years and years, and he died right after Rickman, I think. And then, like a day or two later, her brother died.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah. I saw. I don't want to make light of anyone's grief, but I saw a thing on the internet saying, "Who does Celine Dion listen to when she's sad?"
I mean,
Probably
yes, like
Adele.
you said, that's not a real joke, but that is a funny joke.
hmm
Uh,
So
Oh, what was that? What was that other song by the Eagles that I'm thinking of?
I have no idea.
oh,
Uh, I know it's gonna bother me. Desperado.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have guessed it, but
Yeah.
it is
Oh,
third on the Google list. So
oh, that one. Yeah, yeah. No, Desperado. Yeah, it's. I'm gonna listen to Eagles tomorrow on my way into work. I'm gonna hit
nice.
that.
That's probably a good plan. I should
I'm,
do that on my way to class.
I might as well. Joey, put Desperado in the show notes.
Yep, we'll do.
Then we'll put something for David Bowie too. See if you can find some kind of quote too for Snape. Rickman. I'm sorry.
Yep.
take it easy.
That's also a good song.
Take it easy. I didn't know that was the Eagles.
Take it easy.
Yeah,
Take
crazy,
it easy.
crazy, crazy.
Um,
Oh, oh,
so before we jump into our exciting I don't know what you call it. What do you call it when a bunch of people get together and conversate about something that they love so much?
I
group
call it
discussion.
a geekapalooza.
A geek complete.
Yeah, group of people to get together and they geek out. Yeah.
Okay. Well, before we get to our Geekapalooza, I have one more thing I want you guys' opinion on before we get to that.
Yeah.
Siemens switch.
Yeah,
Yeah. By
that's
that
been in
German
the
company.
news, hasn't it?
Yeah, what that was.
Been
I
floating
think
around, I should say.
I want to pull it up and look at it quick, but I think it's like Bimek, Bimek.
Yeah.
Bimek SLV is basically what it's basically a light switch that they pretty much attach to you that stops fertility.
Yeah. Yeah. It stops your swimmers from getting to the pool, as it were.
Apparently, looking up the word jizz switch is not correct.
But yeah, you know what? I would love to get the inventors of that on the podcast because I have some questions for them. Like, how do you guarantee that it stays in position? Because I feel like that switch could accidentally toggle, and then like it takes 1 to 3 months to get it all out of your system before you're completely infertile. And then like if it accidentally switched back on, you'd have to wait 1 to 3 months again. I would think, and that would be really inconvenient. I would think.
Joey. Okay, you sound very professional right now, but I have a quick question for you. Okay, did you completely ignore the fact that Colin said jizz switch?
I sure did.
Believe
I
me,
heard it. I had myself a little chuckle, and I moved on to my concerns.
you're just taking the porn. Don't look it up.
That's good to know. I'm not gonna. Uh, my computer faces the open window of my porch on my front door, so
That's
yeah, dodge that one.
uh, there's a oh man, there's an article on Mashable.com for this, and all it starts out with is, "Do you have a condom?" No, but I have a sperm switch on my balls.
Oh boy.
Oh man, when we think birth control, we tend to think of women, but a German inventor wants to flip the switch on that discussion with his latest creation. Holy
I
shit.
want to know if they were like paid by the pun for that article, or
Who
The
knows?
thing literally just looks like a small little switch. I mean, it literally has all it is.
Yep.
Oh man, we definitely got to ask our guest about that too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for male birth control.
I
I'm
think
not
we should
sure of
get a
the
doctor.
effectiveness of that one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I really didn't want to go into too much detail. I was just hoping to hear jizz switch, and I did.
I was just
Were you
I was
hoping for
just
that, or
teeing
that
Colin up.
caught you off guard?
Uh,
Okay, cool. One more thing, then we'll get to our guest. Joey, do you remember me sending you a text with a hashtag on it called Pattern Family?
I did.
Did you ever look that up?
No.
Okay, Potter Family is an open community of podcasters to help one another out. And basically, what has happened is it's a hashtag that you put onto your Twitters or
Oh,
onto your
nice.
tweets, I guess. And people who are connected to that hashtag starts retweets and following and all that stuff. Now, I remember when we originally started out the our Twitter account, how many followers we had?
No, 0. There were 0 when we started the account.
Okay. I started doing this Pattern Family. Normally we have since last Thursday.
125.
71.
Oh, okay.
But it still ain't bad.
No, that's excellent.
But
It takes a long time to aggregate a Twitter following.
yeah, but I mean, and the plus side is like all these followers and everything. I mean, these are actually there are other podcast shows
Oh, sweet.
and stuff like that, and people who enjoy the other podcast shows. So I mean, I sent to you because I know I sent you and never described what it is. But
Yeah, I did not get a chance to look it up, but I'm glad. I will have to look at that now.
yeah, it's awesome, and they actually are part of this one app. It's called Slack.
All right.
I just got into that. You can actually get onto it. It's through I used our email account on it. Um, I'll talk to you more about it, but I just want to mention that we're definitely gonna start using Pattern Family on a lot of our tweets to help get us out there more and everything. And
Groovy.
I recommend our people too who are listening to this that wanna who are either like looking to do a podcast themselves or wants to join a community that helps each other get themselves out there. Use the hashtag Pattern Family. Check out the Twitter account and everything because it definitely helps out. There's actually a podcast I started listening to that I actually talked with a couple of times. They seem like really cool guys and girl, I guess. Guys and girl
Sure.
that I've been talking with, and that podcast is actually, if I can find that real quick here, it is FYFC podcast. I think they're in Canada. They are a really funny podcast. I definitely recommend listening to.
Groovy.
Um, but I'll tell you more about them too later. I just wanted to kind of get that out there real quick.
Sounds good.
Okay. So I am ready to get our guest on here. How about you?
All right. I am. I've got bass lined up and ready to go.
Is Rob on?
Yeah, this all sounds promising.
Oh, fucking Rob!
How we doing, guys?
Good. How-
Magnificently.
Good.
Oh, Rob,
I've been working on my Alan Rickman impression, if you can't tell.
You're doing wonderfully. Keep it up.
Turn to page 394.
Like a Joe heard his voice over other Joe's computer, and all of a sudden his voice went way deeper and more adult-like.
Podcasting led me to puberty.
It was bound to happen eventually.
Holy fuck! Where the hell's Nick at?
This freaking show. It'll put hair on your chest.
Oh shit! Speaking of which, my mom had Malort on New Year's.
Oh, I bet
Ugh.
she loved that.
She took the shot, and then for 30 seconds, I think she forgot where she was at because
That's about right.
she held that I don't give a fuck face for like a good 30 seconds before it finally hit her.
That's amazing. That is, I'm sorry to have missed that.
I actually just brought the bottle to work.
Nice.
So
We got too many alcoholics at work to do that shit.
Oh. Whew. Where's Nick? What's he doing?
He's doing something with his fucking
jerking off
phone.
again, isn't he?
He's jerking off again is what he's doing.
That sounds about right. He and Colin cut from the same cloth, huh?
From Jizz Switch. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Hey, speaking of jizz switches, what do you guys think about that?
Are you talking about the thing that can make you not have kids?
Yeah.
I have 2 kids. That's wonderful. I don't need any more hellions sprouted.
Uh,
Are you talking about the on-off switch?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. I guess there's no reason not to. I don't know if I'm gonna ever get one, but science, go for it.
Yeah.
I won't be part of that shit. No way.
Oh, I forgot this flask had some whiskey in it still.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm so jealous of you.
I'm afraid I don't want to watch a because I want to know exactly where the thing's fucking positioned, but I don't want to look up a video
It's
that
in your
details
taint.
it. Is it the taint?
I'm thinking.
I,
The only thing I could see.
if that's where they put it, that makes sense. But I feel like they put it.
I thought it was like in the fupa
Yeah. Well, I figured they put it into your doubloons.
or the oopa, I guess if it's not fat.
Well played.
It's it's just like what if I'm just thinking hypothetically here. I'm thinking pessimistic. Okay. What if you're drunk and you go to bed with somebody who really wants to get pregnant, but you tell them, oh, I'm sorry, I can't have kids, but she knows you have this fucking switch, and without you realizing it, she fucking flips it.
Yeah.
Firstly, pull out. Secondly, wear a
But-
condom.
but I'm saying you're-
Thirdly,
But I'm saying, like, they literally say you don't need a condom because you have this switch. And I'm saying, what if you're
yeah, but you can
drunk?
still get STDs.
Yeah, it's a matter.
I'm
of
not gonna just put my dick in some random like that. No. Like
Like putting your finger in an electrical socket.
exactly.
You don't know what could happen.
That's always fun to do.
Yeah, you gotta coat it first. Sweet talk it. Buy it a drink, maybe.
I've never bought an electrical socket a drink.
You haven't
But you know what? Maybe that's
Have
the way
you
to
ever tried
go.
to stick your dick in an electrical socket?
I guess I've never done that either.
Touche.
This conversation went downhill fast.
Yes.
Story
This is
of
the
our
high
life.
quality content people have come to expect.
But I mean, that's the beauty part of it. Like, you get invited on the show to do one thing, and all of a sudden, instead of doing that, we're asking you about your semen. I mean, isn't that what America's all about?
Plentiful.
Oh, I am hashtagging Murica in this. That is fantastic.
uh,
Hashtag freedom, hashtag stuff Trump likes.
Brought to you by Bullet Bourbon.
Brought to you by Bullet Bourbon and Samuel Colt.
uh,
Uh,
well, I guess we're trying to figure out what's going on with Nick. I guess we can introduce at least the 2 guests we have on right now. Rob, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us who you are.
Hey, I'm Rob Bass. I am one of the co-hosts with Joe's other podcast, the Geek Cast Live podcast. I like whiskey, long walks on the beach, and Star Wars is basically a religion to me.
Nice.
Not sure what else to say, so.
No, it's fine. You could have just said I'm Rob Bass from Geek Cast Live, and I would have been happy.
yeah, instead we got to know the real you.
Yeah. All I
Which
know
is
are
something I've only ever done through your proxy, Enrique.
I forgot about that. Those were some good papers. No college.
I faked my way
uh,
through undergrad hard, friends.
what about you, Joey? Want to tell people a little bit about you?
Yeah, I'm Joe Swanson. I work with Travis and the yet to be seen Nick. I got two evil children, one evil wife, one evil dog, and I think they're all plotting my death.
You don't even own a cat.
No, I quit with those fuckers.
Wow.
I knew they were plotting my death.
He caught him in the act, actually.
I had one named Puff, and he used to put his paws around my neck.
That's awful.
Yeah, yeah, big fat stoner cat.
Well, I'm glad you guys are on. I always enjoy having people on to talk and discuss things with us. Um, One of the main reasons I have you guys on is because I want to talk about all these Marvel movies that are coming out this year.
Yes.
And I felt that it'd be a lot more fun to do that with Marvel fans such as you guys.
I'm down with that.
I am down to clown.
Awesome.
Me too.
Awesome. Well, cool because I mean, half these movies I kind of understand, like what's going on with them. The other ones I don't quite know, and that's why I'm hoping you guys can kind of fill in the blanks on what I want to know more. Um, Obviously, we definitely want to talk about Captain America: Civil War. But I want to wait till the end to talk about that one. I want that one to be the last one we talk about.
Excellent. That way we can
Um,
dissemble in shenanigans.
yeah, sure. What?
We can
Now, when we're talking about
dissemble
Marvel,
into
are we talking
shenanigans.
just about the MCU, or are we talking about all the Marvel movies that are coming out, like the X-Men movies and
Yeah, all of
Yeah.
them.
Deadpool?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool,
So
cool, cool.
basically, I want to talk about Deadpool, X-Men Apocalypse, Captain America: Civil War, Gambit, and Doctor Strange.
Perfect.
Awesome. So
Let's see. I think the Gambit movie might come out at the end of this year too.
yeah,
Yeah, with chantates.
yeah. First off, does
Wait,
anyone?
Sinister Six is slated for November this year?
Is it?
I guess so. I mean, that's what I'm reading right now in front of me, so
I don't
it
know what
could
it
get
is.
pushed back, but yeah, it's
I'm also
November
having
11th.
trouble spelling sinister. Oh wait, like Sinister, like the sixth movie in the Sinister movie? Oh no, I'm dumb.
Just keep trying.
I just need some medicine, guys. Uh,
So is this what the fuck is it? Is this like a based on Marvel villains, kind of like how that what's that DC movie that's coming
Suicide
out?
Squad.
That would be
Yeah.
the Suicide Squad, and
So
I'm assuming it's going to be similar. I feel like it is going to be from the villain's perspective, which is going to be pretty cool.
I love things from the villain's perspective.
Okay, so how long do you guys think until DC and Marvel are going to combine to form one giant movie?
Never.
Never.
Too many purists, and I'm one
I
of them.
hope Marvel buys DC and shuts it down.
I don't like Marvel selling its rights to everything though, man.
What do you mean? They're trying to get it all back.
Now they are, but they just like the comics. They just stopped with the Fantastic Four because they're
No,
not.
that's not them selling the rights. That's them like cutting off the
Killing the franchise.
competition. Yeah, they're murdering the competition. They're trying to get the rights to everything back. They're cutting toys, they're cutting comics, they're cutting all of the things that sell that get people hyped for the movie and that people want to go buy toys because of the movie and stuff like that. You kill the industry and like people buy, the products people can buy, then there's going to be less numbers in the box office. Like it's been statistically shown, like over the course of like basically since Star Wars actually, because George Lucas capitalized the fuck on that.
Oh yeah.
That is true. Yeah, and leave it to the people who invented Hydra to cut the snake off at the tail.
yeah.
Ugh.
Oh. So Sinister Six, is that another Marvel movie then coming out?
That's going to be coming out by Sony is going to be the one that's producing that, I believe.
With Marvel's help, so that he can be in the Avengers, I assume.
Uh, I probably, I guess I don't know why they wouldn't use that Spider-Man. So yeah, I mean, as long as they're using the same Spider-Man, then yeah, I would say that Marvel would probably have a say in it. So would Disney
Wait, which
Right.
by
Spider-Man?
proxy. Well, they're adding a Spider-Man coming Civil War, and we know that there is a Spider-Man movie coming up. I think that might be the Sinister Six.
I don't know what other one it could be. You don't want two Spider-Man movies in the same year.
Okay,
I mean,
it
I
says
do, but
Spider-Man.
if I
Right,
were a
Sinister.
if I
depends
were a
on how
company
good
trying to
they
make
are.
money, I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, no, I think it is just the Sinister Six. That might be the Spider-Man movie that I was thinking of.
Okay.
So the Sinister Six is all the guys that want to kill Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of them. It's usually the Vulture, Doctor Octopus, Sandman, Kraven the Hunter. There's been like Electro, Mysterio, or Green Goblin's been in it a couple of times. It's just like this massive, usually six different assorted villains that team up and fight against Spider-Man at the same time.
A lot of things I've noticed with the movies too that have come out is if you don't have the right person playing the part, it makes it shit.
Oh yeah, it can take away from the movie immediately.
Which is why we all want Daniel Glover as Miles Morales.
I'm totally down with that.
He was Latino Spider-Man, for those of you in the peanut gallery who don't know these things.
I don't know shit, man. That's why you guys are here. You guys are here to teach me.
I will happily teach you. There's so much to learn.
That's awesome. Okay, so Sinister Six then. So I just read that they actually pushed off Spider-Man 3 till 2018 to put this one out.
Oh, they're still doing it for Spider-Man 3?
Yeah,
The
I guess it got
Amazing
pushed.
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah,
Oh
it
yeah,
got.
sorry.
Well,
That's cool, I
Okay, so
guess.
then so that might still be like Andrew Garfield and the Sony Spider-Man.
That'd be weird. Although I loved Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man. So
That was a really good movie, I thought.
yeah, I thought it was compared to
Toby
what's her
Maguire?
name? Yeah, I was gonna do Tobey Maguire, but I was gonna make fun of emo Tobey Maguire.
Oh, yeah.
Katie Lang. Katie Lang in Spider-Man 3.
Well done, Jim.
Look it up, you'll have a chuckle.
yeah. So I haven't seen any of the Amazing Spider-Man movies, but those are the ones that are pretty much based on the comic book, right?
Well,
Sure.
I mean,
Sure.
yes. I wouldn't say that there are any of them that are really based off of one particular comic in terms of the Spider-Man movies. But I mean, they do pull heavily from like a lot of the elements from different characters and things along those lines, and obviously different places of reference and such. So
Well, why? I mean, like, I, I guess the one thing I'm confused is like, why did they do all these Amazing Spider-Man movies when they came out with Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3? I mean, it wasn't old enough for it to be remade, but what are they doing differently in these?
well,
I think. Yeah, go ahead.
there were some weaker points in the later Spider-Man movies whenever they came out, and on top of that, whenever a studio, like specifically Sony, has rights to Marvel products like Spider-Man, they have to make a movie or something. They have to use that intellectual property every so often, otherwise the rights revert back to Marvel.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Fox owns what, Spider-Man and X-Men?
Sony owns Spider-Man actually.
Sony owns
Uh,
S-
Yep. Fox owns X-Men, and I feel like there are some other things that.
There's
Oh,
some
and
others.
the Fantastic Four, but that's a property that
Is that
desperately
Fox that
needs.
owns? It is
Yeah,
Fox, isn't it?
and
Oh
it desperately,
gosh.
desperately needs to go back to Marvel
Oh
because
yeah, they bombed terribly.
yeah, they haven't had a good one yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Most of the X-Men ones have been okay, but
yeah. The
I,
only one that was really weak was the X-Men 3.
yeah.
Like X2 wasn't bad. X1 was awesome, especially considering like it was one of the first like big superhero movies to come out. Um, and then after that, with Days of Future Past and
Apocalypse.
well, Apocalypse coming up now, yeah. And
That
then what's
Oh, yeah,
the
there was one in
what's the other
between,
one?
wasn't there?
Yeah, there's
Days of Future. At
there's
First
the one
Class,
before
Days of
First
Future
Class.
Past.
There it is. That's the one I
Yeah.
was. Yep. So yeah, no, the later ones that they've been rebooting with the new characters, those have been very very solid.
With the exception of, I would like to complain about the Beast costume from First Class.
Mhm.
That was bad, and Fox should feel bad about it.
Yeah, I could.
That was
I
like
could see
they
that.
took an old Chewbacca costume and dyed it blue, and some of the hair fell out. Terrible.
Well, it had mange. It was mange.
Yes, that's exactly what it looked like. It looked like Jacob's mangy dog. It is known.
3 points for the
Gavels.
reference.
Thank you.
So, all right. So, has anyone ever, or not ever, but someone looked into this new X-Men Apocalypse movie coming out?
I've just
I've
seen trailers, and it looks awesome.
I haven't seen the trailers, but Sophie, what's her name, can't do any wrong for me.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out like where this falls in the timeline, as all the other movies that have been coming out.
should be right around the 1980s.
1980. So this is
It's gonna be about 10 years or so after Days of Future Past, the original timeline.
all right. And now, see, when I looked at the previews, I didn't see anything about like Wolverine or anything being in there. Logan. Did I miss him, or is he not in this movie?
I'm fairly
I
certain
don't know.
he's
I
in
don't
it.
know how he. On the one hand, I don't know how he couldn't be in there. On the other hand, Hugh Jackman is getting old.
Well, I mean, I know that he's got. I'm pretty sure he's in. I'm almost certain he's in Apocalypse, but I know that there is another movie that he's slated for after this, and it's going to be the last one. And it's right now, I believe it's going to be the Old Man Logan story. But
Gotcha.
I think it might just be rumors for Wolverine right now. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing anything confirming it.
It's like
Or do
another X-Men Origins.
Oh God, I hope not.
Untitled Wolverine sequel.
I liked that
2017.
Anything
Oh.
that's better than Phantom Menace is better. Is watchable.
Oh no.
Phantom Menace was good.
Have you seen it since you were 12?
Yes, I actually just watched it.
okay. I
Wait,
just watched it the other day and it
is
made me
that-
sick.
Is that the one I fell asleep through again?
Probably.
Duh.
Hey, just check. That's the one with the fucking redheaded dude who gets cut in half.
Yep.
See, I listen. I watch shit.
You mean Darth Maul?
You nailed it on the head. Yeah. No, I'm not seeing anything on IMDb about it, so I'm not, or IMDb rather. So I don't think that Wolverine's going to be on this one.
Yeah, there's a lot of Where's Wolverine
Mm-hmm.
links
Yeah.
on Google.
Quicksilver's going to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
He's a lot faster in the
Avengers.
X-Men universe.
Now, Quicksilver was the one who died in the Age of Ultron, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if
No,
you haven't
that's-
seen it, you have
That's
almost
that.
a year old.
If you haven't seen it, fucking, I don't care. It's been a while. It's been long enough. You can go fucking see it. This isn't a movie podcast. I'll say what I want. I don't give a shit.
Right.
Ultron
Go find
dies.
yourself a free
Ultron
Redbox
dies.
coupon and then use that.
So does
Watch
Edward
Age
and
of
Bella.
Yeah. Fucking Hulk flies away on a plane. There. Fuckers.
Leaving on. No. Okay.
Yeah, no. What the fuck was that?
Breaking
Even
out
on a
of
jet
the
plane.
I'll be back again. Oh,
Yeah.
Armageddon.
Yeah, that was really niche. I'm sorry.
The movie Armageddon?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
that's-
Yeah,
That movie.
I've never seen
it
it.
was on there.
Man, what is it with you and Bruce Willis films?
Well, I've seen Bruce Willis. I don't fucking know.
Well, the thing is, Bruce Willis films are universal. It's something that everybody can relate to.
I've seen the whole 9 yards. I've seen the whole 10 yards, and I've seen Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen any other Bruce Willis movie. Oh, fucking
Die
Red.
Hard.
I saw
gotta watch
Red.
Die Hard,
No,
man.
I never seen Die Hard.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
What?
Yeah, apparently he doesn't like Christmas, Rob.
Apparently, that's blasphemous.
It is a Christmas movie, I hear.
Yeah, I found that out on this freaking show. Who knew? But no, I haven't seen Die Hard. I saw Red. Red was a good one. What's that other one? That
The
fucking
Kid? I really liked The Kid.
no,
I'm
not
just
as
kidding. I did not like The Kid. That was really bad.
what was that movie? He played a cop and he was with that Tracy Morgan.
I
don't
have
know
no
about
idea.
that one.
You know what movie that he's in that is fantastic though? The Fifth
Unbreakable?
Element.
Oh, that too.
Oh, that is a great movie.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
a fantastic movie.
Yeah,
Unbreakable's.
I never saw it. That's the one where he little kid sees dead people.
No.
No, that's
That
the
is
Sixth
the
Sense.
Sixth Sense.
Not even the same numbers.
Close. One off.
Close enough. But
Entirely different storylines, but it's close.
yeah,
It's
I'll
got
We're thinking
Phyllis.
Cop Out, Travis.
Cop Out. Yeah, that was. I mean, come on. I guess his funny movies are good. I don't know. I'll make it. I'll make it a priority to start watching some Bruce Willis movies.
You
Okay,
should.
I'll do my best to stay awake through as much of it as I can.
The Die Hard series has a bunch of awesome one-liners too from them.
Yeah. Well, how many are there? Like 7 of them.
There's I don't know a lot.
Approaching innumerable.
5 or
Yeah.
6.
My God, let that shit end. We get it.
Let's see. Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Die Hard with a Vengeance,
Yep.
Die Hard, Live Free or Die Hard, and A Good Day to Die Hard.
So 5.
That's
Yes.
not terrible.
Die Hard Year One.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. He's a badass cop. Fucking move on. It's like,
Yeah.
Whoa.
I
He's
forget
not
what I
just a
heard, but,
badass cop. That's John McClane.
Yeah, buddy. Yippee-ki-yay,
Show
motherfucker.
show him the proper fucking respect he deserves.
Right. I'm trying to think. I saw Olympus. Olympus Has Fallen.
oh, the
I
sequel.
saw a thing. Yeah. What?
There's gonna be a sequel.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
London is fallen. It's coming out this year too.
I had heard that there's this comedy website I follow called crack.com
Mhm.
that did a whole video series on why Olympus Has Fallen is a better Die Hard movie than the latest Die Hard movie. And I highly recommend it. I'll probably put it in the show notes.
Olympus Has Fallen was a good movie.
Hmm.
I liked it, but they're coming out with a sequel.
Yeah.
So
Who was in that one? Gerard Butler.
Yep.
It's either that one or the other one.
Yep.
White House Down.
Now one of them's got Gambit.
Yeah.
one of them has fucking Gambit.
I think the one with Gambit's the one I'm thinking of.
How is Channing Tatum gonna have a fucking Cajun accent?
White
Yeah, who
House
knows?
I mean,
Down has
Isn't he
Channing
from
Tatum,
New
Jamie
Orleans?
Foxx.
I don't know. He's white as hell.
He's from Alabama.
I have no idea.
Oh.
Is he from Alabama?
Yes.
Yeah, so relatively close. I mean,
He's gonna be fine, I guess.
do that one more time for me,
He's
please.
gonna be fine, I guess.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's all I needed.
Apparently, Alabama has beautiful beaches.
I don't know if
I say
that
so.
was.
They're few and far between, though.
Hmm.
I don't know if that was an accent of somebody Cajun, but you definitely sound like you deserve to be in a fucking swamp.
Yeah, I was striving for deliverance. Yep.
Now, who knows anything about Gambit? They give me a little history on him or tell me about him.
He's a
He
badass.
was Houston's favorite X-Man.
X-Man.
Expert.
He had a love interest with Rogue from the X-Men,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and he's like kinetic. He's like a hand-to-hand, beats people's asses with a staff.
Yep. He can
Smart
touch
ass.
things and turn them into concussive bombs.
Yep.
Usually decks of cards, because he's a gambler, because his name's Gambit.
He's from a Thieves Guild. That's what he started at.
I didn't know he was part of a thieves guild.
Yep.
Huh.
They were
I
trying
didn't
to
know.
they were trying to sell him once he got of age to like Hydra.
Huh.
And then he broke out.
Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't hate that property coming back to Marvel. I'd watch that origin story.
Yeah, like
Gambit would be an
bad.
awesome addition to the MCU.
Yeah. He could be an
Marvel,
Inhuman.
if you're
They could-
listening,
You fucking Gambit.
fucking get that Gambit property back.
Now
Right.
Gambit was in the second Wolverine. No, the first Wolverine movie.
yes.
Was it we? Okay, that's the one that we don't talk about.
Wait, you don't talk about the first one?
We don't talk about X-Men Origins because it's bad.
I love that first one, man.
You are a liar.
I really enjoyed it too. It wasn't strong. Don't get me wrong. I can't think of another rhyme.
He doesn't have the time. Oh,
Uh,
Nice.
what don't you like about the X Men Origins? I hate the second one. I mean, I love the second one, but I don't like the second one as much. I still love it. I won't lie, but the first one was really fucking good, man.
I mean, bless your heart, because
that's what grandmas say to little ugly babies.
yeah,
Bless his
I was
heart.
trying to channel some of Joe's Alabama.
You're
Bless your heart. Now go fetch me a switch.
you're pretty on the inside.
Uh,
I'm
at
beat
least
the
you've got a
inside out
nice
of you.
personality, you know.
Ugh. This is gonna be
Anyway,
funny, guys.
anyway.
So it was just a poorly written script. A lot of the characters that they had, they were barely like vague references to the characters that they'd have been.
Yeah.
They took the source material and were like, okay, let's just use none of this.
Randomize this.
Right. Take all of it, throw it in a blender, and then just throw it away because it doesn't fucking matter.
Will it blend? Yes.
It does.
For lots of money that we all feel bad about.
So, and it was the most heartbreaking thing was what they did to Wade Wilson. It was just a really poor attempt. Like whenever the very first scene that you saw him, great. And then they took his character and then completely stripped him of everything that was Wade Wilson and Deadpool.
But you know what's awesome about that, though?
They're going to make so much fun of it in this movie.
Yep. And it's going to be really well done. And they probably wouldn't have gotten Ryan Reynolds for the role otherwise.
Yep. So
silver linings.
yeah.
Okay, so
Silver lined chimichangas.
who's making this Deadpool movie? Is that Fox?
Correct.
Yes.
Who made the Wolverine Origins movie?
Also
Fox.
Fox.
Okay, so why are they going two opposite directions in Deadpool now? Then, if it's the same.
Because they realize what a massive market Deadpool reaches,
Mm-hmm.
and they realize that they really, really fucked up in the X-Men Origins. Just because it is like the majority's opinion that was by far one of the weakest X-Men movies to come out. And a lot of it was because of their butchering of characters.
Yeah, it was.
So it only makes
That is
sense
the
to
worst
just
part of
like
that
do a
movie for me.
complete reboot on essentially with Deadpool.
All right, now.
They dropped it so hard it put a crater into Sokovia.
So
Age of Ultron references. Hooray!
2
So
points.
looking at the trailer for the movie that's coming out, and not really knowing about Deadpool himself, he got his ability through a surgery, correct?
His healing factor.
Yeah.
So how is he considered a mutant then if he was created, like Captain America, like through an experiment?
Technically, he isn't a mutant. He is a super soldier. They're probably going to play it off as a mutant because they can't really do anything in terms of a superhero syndrome or super soldier serum. There we go. Try saying that 5 times fast.
Right. She sells superhero serum down by the seashore. See, I couldn't even do that.
But since that's going to be something that kind of falls under Marvel's intellectual properties that they have the rights to right now, they're probably just going to play him off as a mutant just because it makes sense in Fox's canon.
They'll probably argue that the reason he could survive the surgery was because he was a mutant.
All right, now,
or something like that.
Joey, I think it was you I had this conversation with. Disney doesn't own the rights to mutants, right? That's why Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch weren't portrayed as mutants in the Avengers. Is that you that I had that talk with?
No?
Me, Joey, or him, Joey?
Yeah, who cares? Someone answer.
I'm about to say, I'm forgetting which one's which.
Well, I'm trying to remember.
Yes, that is correct. That is why Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch were Inhumans.
Okay, so because Disney didn't own the rights to mutants, that's okay. So I forgot what I was fucking gonna ask. Well, it's not important. So,
It'll come to you.
I'm not gonna lie, it really was important because there was a question I wanted. I just completely blanked out when Joey's asked me which one I was talking to. Okay, never mind. Act like I didn't even interrupt. What the fuck was going on?
Okay.
I don't think anybody knows what's going on.
Nobody ever knows.
Nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Oh shit. All right, so we all saw the trailers for Deadpool, right?
All of them.
Everyone.
Several times over.
Okay. How do you guys feel about the way what the fuck is his face in there? Colossus looks.
Colossus.
He looks different than what I would imagine he would actually look like from the X-Men himself.
He kind of looked funny.
Yeah,
to me.
I mean, he's much more comic booky though, and that makes me a little bit aroused.
Okay, and who is the other girl that's with Colossus?
Oh, I know
Oh.
this one. Oh, it's so great. It's such a great name.
Yes, go for it, Joe.
I can't remember it. It's so great. Oh, damn it. Damn it.
Colin, do you know?
No idea. I was
Joey?
trying to look it up.
I know it, but I'm waiting for Joe to try it. Oh, you're looking it up? I thought you were trying to remember
Yeah,
it.
I'm looking it up. Go for it.
Too. Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
That's it.
For
Oh,
real?
it's so great.
Yeah. So the thing is, she's not even like remotely close to the character that she was in the comic books, but she was such an insignificant character in the comic books that it didn't even matter. Like she
Yep.
was literally in like maybe a couple of like scenes at best, like just in the background in the comics. So they
She has one
repurposed her
really
for this.
small storyline in it's either the Apocalypse movie or the X-Men 3. So in the comic book versions, not in the real life, not in the movie versions.
Not in the real life version.
The real life versions. Suck it, comic book nerds. Your feelings don't matter to me.
She looks like she's going to be awesome. I'm really stoked to see her play out. I really like the angsty goth sidekick character. That sounds awesome.
I'm getting a Captain Hammer groupie style shirt with her face on it, I think.
You should.
Yeah. See, when I first saw it, I thought it was some weird rendition of Magic.
I could have seen where you would have drawn that, but
Well,
yeah, I thought it was Scarlet Witch the first time I saw the trailer.
Well, the only reason I thought it was Magic was because I mean, like at work, and I wish Nick was on, but I doubt he's gonna make it on. But with Joey, I mean, okay, so us three we play that game. What's it called, Joey?
Marvel Contest of Champions.
Yeah. Rob, I think I was talking to you about it for a minute when I was on Geek Cast Live the first time.
yeah, no, we definitely talked about that. I played that for a little while.
Yeah, and they actually, I asked them Marvel questions because I want to learn more shit, and they're the ones that told me that Magic was the younger sister to Colossus.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that's why I thought this was Magic, but I mean I never knew that before they told me that shit.
Yeah, no, and that's why I said like the first time watching it through, I could have seen where you would have drawn those parallels. I would like to see Magic come up in one of the movies. I think that'd be a really interesting point to kind of build out on Colossus's character because he hasn't really had a whole lot of time to be developed on screen in any of the movies, really.
Right. It's a lot of. I'm a guy made of shield.
He was.
I mean,
he's been around since Wolverine has been. I mean, he's a long time member of the X-Men, so he definitely deserves his chance in the spotlight.
Yeah. I like how he's portrayed as just like a student, though. So it's like, You know, in the original X-Men movies, he just portrays like just another student or just another kid. When you have like Storm and Cyclops and all them being the teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought he was a professor in the second one.
No, I think
Only
he
because
was-
only because he worked with
X,
whoever to get everyone out.
you're talking about like X-Men United?
Sure.
No, no, he was no, he wasn't a
Oh,
teacher. No,
I thought he was.
No.
Only because he's so much older than everyone else and
no,
worked
he's
so hard
just.
to make sure everyone could get to the Invisijet.
I think it's just big.
Gotcha.
he's just a big guy.
Gotcha. One of them there Texas giants. I
Yeah.
don't know if he's from Texas. I made that up.
No, he's from Russia.
Liar.
He's Russian, Joey.
Russian.
He's Russian.
He
He's
likes the vodka.
yes.
In Russia, car drive you.
In Soviet Russia. Ah, man.
In Soviet Russia, you are shield. Because it's Colossus. You get that?
I got it.
Oh.
Fucking Joey. Oh man. How about Doctor Strange? What do you guys know about Doctor Strange? Because I know nothing.
He's played by the king of the nerds. His Majesty, Sir Benedict
Cumberbatch?
Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch. Thumble Snatch.
Cumberbum.
how about as the Marvel character who is Doctor Strange? Like what? I mean, where is he from and what exactly is?
Rob, you got it?
Yeah, Stephen Strange was a surgeon actually, and he had a terrible accident where his hands were forever ruined, or so he thought. He ended up going to some place in Tibet, or I think,
I think
and
it's
ended
Tibet,
up
yeah.
and ended up learning all of these mysterious
Mystic arts.
mystic arts and shit. And he eventually becomes what is called the Sorcerer Supreme. He is the most powerful wizard in all of the Marvel Universe. He has fought countless demons. He's fought with the Avengers against cosmic entities such as Galactus. He has an awesome extra dimensional place that he hangs out called the Sanctum Sanctorum. Um, and he's just all around a magical badass.
Couldn't have
So-
said it better myself.
So if he's this guy, how come he hasn't been brought into any Marvel movies until now?
Well, because he is kind of an outlandish property. I mean, whenever you think of superheroes, you don't necessarily think of a wizard, right?
Right.
You think of like, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Wolverine, the Hulk, things along those lines. So it was definitely a riskier property. Marvel wanted to have themselves established by the time they got to something this far out there. I mean, the last time that they really took a gamble on something this big, it would have been the Guardians in the Galaxy, because
Which
it's
they
not
should just make over and over again.
absolutely until the end of forever. Like they just have to
Right.
keep going with that. But yeah,
Until Star
no, it
Wars
was,
reaches present.
yeah, just because it's a little bit more out there. It's not what you expect from something like Marvel. You expect superhero movies. So it's something that they wanted to definitely build up and build to.
Well, and he's much more of an anti-hero as well, isn't he? Like, didn't he originally, his plan was not to become Sorcerer Supreme to be a good guy. It was so that he could fix his hands and
Correct.
continue to make Uber Bank as
Correct.
the world's best surgeon /
But
Matthew
then,
Fox impersonator.
yeah, once you become the most powerful sorcerer in the entire of everything, your perspective kind of changes.
Yep.
And I guess you don't want to be a surgeon anymore.
Well, you can make money out of thin air.
Right.
Did you know that there was a television film originally of Doctor Strange
God, that sounds.
It's on Amazon, isn't
painful.
it?
from 1978?
Oh, maybe it's not the one I'm thinking of.
How is it?
I have no idea.
The
Oh,
one I'm thinking of is really good. It's not
I
great.
was really. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's gonna be terrible, but I might even just go watch it and report back to you guys at some point in time.
I think you should.
The one I'm thinking of, I think, came out in the early aughts, and it's on par with like Planet Hulk.
Wait, was it the Marvel Knights thing?
That's the one that I'm thinking of.
Yes, you're thinking of the animated one. That's
Yeah.
not like
There
that
was a
one's
live
not bad
action
at
one.
all.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
Oh God, was it
Yeah,
like
that-
Howard the Duck?
Except better.
I'm just wondering how bad it was. Howard the Duck would be a great reference property because of how bad it was.
Yeah, when you're talking about the most powerful, like, Marvel character, how is it compared to a talking fucking duck?
I mean, I'm just gonna say,
Oh,
I
like in a
think
fight? No.
Howard the Duck has been in every Marvel major event that's ever happened.
Has it really?
Yeah, no, he's kind of a badass, you know.
Now wait, are you talking comic books? Because
Yes,
otherwise, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the films for his little.
I mean you
Rabbit
can.
trail.
You probably won't find him in the films, but I'm just gonna
Right.
leave it up as probably because I really want to see you go through and watch all the movies looking for him. Man, this is my 15th time watching Iron Man 2.
I've got some really
And I
interesting
can't find
ideas
this
about
fucking duck
alcoholism and how
anywhere.
that develops, but I'm not sure that Howard the Duck is in this.
Oh.
This is a really great movie about PTSD and the effects on soldiers. But there's no ducks,
There's no
mighty or
ducks.
otherwise.
You said it was the 1978 Doctor Strange, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a 36% on Rotten Tomatoes. I have to watch this. This is something that I have to drink to.
Sounds amazing.
I mean, he's got a glorious mustache.
Oh, good. I have to find that now.
Oh, shit. Alright, so can we agree that the one movie we're really excited about is Civil War?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Alright, cool. I think I know the answer to this, but whose side is everyone on?
I
I'm
don't know.
Captain America.
Ew.
Ugh.
Cap, go.
Tony Stark, all the way. Pro registration.
What about you, Joey?
Oh, wait.
Not you. You're Joe.
Yep. Sorry.
I thought he was Joey the whole time.
No. He's Joe. He's Geek Cast Joe, or what used to be Freak Joe.
Oh, I fucked that all
Oh, wait
up.
a minute. It's what used to be the Freak Joe?
Yeah, he's not Freak Joe no more.
Nope.
I'm astonished and
Right,
disappointed.
Yeah. Well, after talking with Joe, we felt that the best thing for Joe is to hold on to the Geek Cast Joe. It's not a moniker, right? You want
I would go with moniker.
Okay, the Geek Cast Joe moniker in both shows. That way, it establishes them as one person rather than splitting them off into two individual personas.
Although the joy I'd get out of smeagling one show and deagling the other. But
You come over here like, I swear to God, I think that's Geek Cast Joe. I'm like, nah, that's fucking Freak Joe. Don't you hear it?
relax the Tony Stark process. No. Relax, Cap.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
Sorry.
No,
I went full Gollum there. It'll probably happen again.
You need to tone that down a little, son.
Oh shit, Joey, which side you on?
I'm gonna go with Bucky.
You're going with Bucky.
Excellent. Whatever side Bucky's on.
So
I like
Captain
that.
America.
I'm not even sure exactly whose side everybody's on. I just see Black Panther kicking the shit out of Bucky, and then them jumping Iron Man and War Machine dead or dying or something.
Excellent.
It's going to be intense.
It's gonna be action packed.
Travis, how about you?
Probably more so on Captain America. It's just, I mean, he's so much cooler than Iron Man.
Oh, how dare you.
Those are fighting words.
Iron Man's like a little bitch.
Iron Man's
Whoa!
Money's not a superpower. Neither
The
is
hell it
honesty.
isn't.
This is supposed to be a family stop game. No, it's just, I mean, I get why the situation arises on what they want to do, but at the same time, it's like how do you force a bunch of superheroes to, you know, just saying. Hillbillies don't register their guns. How you gonna make people who are mega powerful do the same thing?
Exactly, you don't.
No, it's
Whereas problems arise and superheroes kick the shit out of each other.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's so
Exactly.
much collateral damage.
Your
That's
mom's
okay.
collateral damage.
Have you watched any movie ever? There's always a city destroyed. Always.
There is.
Good.
How come they never fucking fight in Wyoming?
Exactly.
There's
Well,
no,
no, it was Arizona, but or New Mexico. Sorry.
New Mexico, yeah.
this would all be avoided if everyone's like, "Hey, you want to go one on one? Meet me in the Grand Canyon." There's nothing there.
Right.
You know,
If they were just a little bit more thoughtful. But no.
Right.
And because of that, we need oversight.
More importantly, which side would Mister One Punch be on? You know,
who?
Mister One Punch. He's not a Marvel superhero. He is
Uh,
lately one of my favorites, though. His superpower is he can destroy almost anything with one punch.
I like it.
It's exactly as ridiculous as it sounds,
It's
and
so
it's pretty
good.
great.
It's so good. And you know what? I don't think he'd be pro registration unless it gave him a paycheck.
I don't think he would care.
Nah, he did actually register for a paycheck.
I mean,
Sad
yeah,
face.
but I mean,
Yeah.
I guess if there was registration, that's exactly the way that it would go. So yeah, he'd pro registration.
Yeah. Damn it. Thought I had an ace in the hole.
Nope, Saitama, Saitama wins.
Saitama.
I
Ugh.
just I don't know. Now I read that Spider-Man's definitely gonna be in it, but does anyone have any idea how big of a part he's gonna play?
No, they're keeping it pretty
Yeah.
tight.
Here's the thing. I think that it's going to be a very small part in this movie, and here's my reason why. I don't think that the Civil War is going to end with this movie. I think that Disney Marvel's Spider-Man movie is going to be the follow-up to Civil War. And it's going to be instead of Spider-Man dealing with doing an origin story and dealing with some kind of super baddie or something like that with Spider-Man, like we've seen over and over and over again. It's going to be Spider-Man in the middle of Tony Stark and Steve Rogers' war.
Mm, that would be exciting.
It just baffles me how like they make Civil War from a Captain America movie, not an Avengers movie. Is Thor and Hulk gonna be in this or no?
I
Hulk is
don't think so.
not. I don't think Thor is either, actually. I'm pretty sure Thor is off dealing with Ragnarok at this point in time.
So there's gonna be a Hawkeye, there's gonna be Black Widow, Iron Man, and Captain America from the Avengers itself.
Yep.
So and then also they're bringing in Black Panther, they're bringing in what Scarlet Witch I think is gonna be
Yep.
there, the
Scarlet Witch.
Falcon,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ant Man,
Ant Man.
Oh yeah, Ant Man.
What
he's in
about
every scene.
You just can't always see him. Oh,
what about Vision? Because at this point, Vision is actually a person now. He's actually
think-
supposed to be part of the new Avengers. Is he in the movie?
I don't see why he wouldn't
don't
be.
know.
I don't know.
I don't remember seeing him in the trailers, but that doesn't mean he's not there. But there's
Okay.
also a chance that because he's worthy to hold the hammer, he might be dealing with Thor.
That would make sense.
But
Well,
they also have to do the whole. I mean, I assume they're going to do the whole Scarlet Witch and Vision are hot for each other storyline. Because otherwise, why are we going to care about those characters?
makes sense. Well then, okay, so let's say for right now, Thor, Vision, and the Hulk are not in this movie. If they were in the movie, in your opinion, which side do you think they'd be best suited for?
Hulk would be against Tony Stark.
See, I think he'd be pro Stark.
Yeah, I disagree.
Yeah.
I think the Hulk is usually in favor of more oversight.
Yeah. Only because he would want to be registered so that he could be kept away from everybody. On the other hand, he might not want to be registered so that he could keep away from everybody and hide better.
Yeah, because he hates the Hulk, doesn't he?
Yeah. Calls him the other guy.
Yep.
And or Tyler Durden.
Yeah, but I mean, him
We
hating
don't
the
talk
Hulk has
about that.
nothing to do with him, like nothing with his feelings towards registration or not. I mean,
What side's
that
Black
him
Widow on?
hating it's not going to affect his vote one way or the other.
I'm not
I-
sure. I feel like Black Widow would be pro Cap.
Yeah, I feel like she's in it, but I feel like she's going to play a like double or triple agent. We're gonna
That
see
sounds
her
like-
going back and forth.
Because she's the one that's supposed to be like, you guys need to do this. I'll arrest you if you don't. Da da da
Yeah,
da.
that's true. That's true.
And Hulk likes her, right?
Hulk does
Yeah.
like her.
So he'd go wherever she goes.
That's a
Not
good point.
necessarily.
Hey, you follow the women. It's his life.
Always follow the women as with the beam. All
See-
hail the beam.
I mean, but it's not like he could have sex with her
How do you know?
You've never
because
been to the websites I've been to, then.
well, well, touche.
College humor?
On the internet, yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, on the internet, obviously, but I mean, he even says so in the canon, like in the movies. He can't like if he does, I guess it turns him into the other guy.
Interesting. Huh. All right.
I assume that it's
Wouldn't you just stroke his wrist and turn him back? I mean, it's a serious mood killer, but
yeah. I mean, it definitely is a mood killer because I mean, I'm assuming that's some furniture broken, clothes ruined.
She likes him bigger.
I mean that sounds like Black Widow anyway.
Fair enough.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I don't know. I need this ship to die. I need this ship to sink so that we can have a Planet Hulk. So
Yeah, you're not wrong.
All right, what about Hulk? What side's he? Or not Hulk? I'm sorry, Thor. What side's he falling on to?
I'm not sure he could take a side.
I don't. Yeah,
I'm gonna-
I would also be willing to
I
say
think
that
he would view it as this is a contest between mortals.
Well, no, I mean this isn't. I mean, I'm saying they have to. Your opinion,
No,
which side?
I think
they
he would
have
go Cap only because of the fact that Cap almost lifts the hammer that one time.
See, I would think he would go with Iron Man because he likes the concept of order. You know, being royalty and all that shit.
But nobody likes Tony Stark. He's an asshole.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, it's not about liking Tony Stark. It's about
And a
like
drunk.
It's
Down with his credibility.
But
Down
you
with his
think,
plan.
it's
Yeah,
not,
but Thor needs a drinking buddy, and it sure as shit isn't going to be Steve Rogers.
Nah,
yeah.
it'll be Eric
you think-
Stoltz.
you think Thor's gonna adhere to man's laws about what he needs to do?
I'm not saying that Thor's gonna abide by their laws, but I think he will fight for those laws because it establishes order and establishes, what is it, hierarchy. I wish I knew these fucking words before I said them. God.
Yeah, no hierarchy's right.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're good.
Okay, I'm going to do this. For now on, Joe, this is what we're going to do from here until we're no longer doing this show. I'm going to say a word, and if I use the word properly, just be like, yes. Because that's how I feel that you agree with me.
In a
Excellent.
very
I get that.
erotic way.
If I am wrong, this is all you need to do. It's more like this.
Gotcha.
Perfect. Okay.
I can do that.
It has a sense of hierarchy.
Yeah.
And it's
Yes.
Yeah.
oh my god. But yeah,
I'll do it without the tongue noises later. Guys, I'm so sick. Let's move on. Travis, ask your question.
Oh no, I'm trying to finish answering my own questions. Thor,
Oh, sorry. Answer your question.
I think Thor will be on Iron Man's side,
Yeah.
just because of the rules and everything.
But doesn't Iron Man already have a bunch of people on his side?
Oh, because that matters.
What about
Saying you got to level it out a little bit.
is Civil War going to be when we see Agent Coulson in the Avengers universe?
I hope so.
Me too.
I would
What
like
side do
to
you think
see
he'll be on? Do you think he'll be pro-registration because he likes the concept of order, or do you think he'll be anti-registration because he knows he can't trust the government because Hydra has infiltrated it to the highest levels?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably the latter.
Sweet. Not just because he has a gigantic hard-on for Cap.
That too,
Isn't Coulson the guy who died
allegedly.
allegedly? Oh yeah, that's right. They never really does. Yeah, that's true.
In the
I
universe, you're allowed to die, but you can come back.
yeah, look at Bucky
Yeah.
or Winter
Yep.
Soldier, if you will.
That's what makes Marvel so awesome, though, is because the possibilities are endless. There's hundreds of fucking superheroes and villains, so there's always room for a new movie. You just got to get a new villain. And then if you want
Yeah.
someone back, just resurrect them.
Amen to that. Rob, dig up that old flag waving music from the Donut Show and play that. That was beautiful. It brought me to tears.
do 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 do.
Do 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 do. No, that's Girl from Ipanema.
Is
From
there
what
is
I
there
see, Thor goes to pro registration with Iron.
Yeah, with Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Mm. Where
the
does the
comics.
Vision go?
Wherever the Vision wants.
I think Vision would stay with Iron Man because Vision originally started out as fucking Iron Man, Tony
Jarvis.
Stark's computer, right?
Jarvis.
Yeah.
Well, in the MCU, and Vision is actually the progeny of Ultron, who in the comics is usually created by Hank Pym.
Yeah, but he wasn't invented yet at that point.
In terms of the MCU,
Yeah, we hadn't seen him in a movie yet.
correct? Yes, that's why they went with Tony Stark. It was just a
Right.
more familiar face to tie it in with.
Yeah, that makes sense. Although I would have loved to see that,
What
especially how Gordon
superhero?
Gekko played him.
What superhero movie would you guys like to see that they don't have any plans for? Just some random superhero that you want to see a movie of.
Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl.
Nice. Oh, that's so hard.
Um,
And she's apparently a real person.
so is your real answer Squirrel Girl then?
Yes.
Rescue.
Rescue would be cool.
Yeah.
I could definitely dig that. Some Pepper Potts
That's
action.
yeah, Pepper Potts in an Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
So like,
Yes. Taking names.
so you saying like a movie about one specific superhero or a movie they haven't created yet that has to do with superheroes that you would love to see? Because
Use your imagination.
Oh.
Because I would still love to see an X-Men versus
Shoot.
Avengers movie.
I'd like to
God.
see something with like Venom and Carnage in it.
Ooh, I would like to see, separation anxiety. That's an
Yeah.
awesome story arc. I would love to see that as a film.
I want to take mine back. I want to do Planet
Or
Hulk.
Maximum Carnage, one of the two.
Yeah, Maximum Carnage would be awesome.
Ugh, that'd be crazy. That would have to be an R-rated Spider-Man movie.
I'd be fine with that.
No, I'd be all for it, but I don't know if Sony would ever try and put that out.
Well, it depends on how Deadpool goes, probably.
Right, I'm about to say that's the direction they're going with Deadpool. They're orienting it more towards adults because I ain't
mean,
bringing
it's-
my 6-year-old.
Well, you're absolutely
It's
right, but
Fox,
keep in
but
mind
if,
that that's Fox, not Sony. So
I will
mean,
say though, if Fox manages to make money with any of their properties, I think the others will take notice.
touche.
Ugh.
Terrence,
Okay,
you like Punisher, don't you?
Yeah, I would love to see another Punisher movie.
What do you think about the ones that have already come out?
I love them both, but they're so like different from each other. It's kind of crazy. Like when you look at the first one, it's just like an action movie compared where the second one's like a gore fucking movie. Like when you see like an old woman get like stabbed in the throat, you know it's gonna be a good fucking movie.
Oh, you should watch Bone Tomahawk.
I ordered it. It's on its way. It should be here tomorrow.
Excellent. I'm just saying, if you like things being stabbed in the throat, that's a great movie. It's the opening shot.
I heard somewhere that Bone Tomahawk got just as many regrets to watch as some fucking terrorist video on the internet.
I can see that.
So I'm terrified to watch this, but at the same time, I'm gonna
Oh,
give it
it's
a go.
so good.
And like, cause my dad texts me, he's like, "Hey, I heard about this movie Bone Tomahawk. Let me know how much it is." I'm like, "I'm buying it for you. Fuck it." Okay. I don't even know how he fucking heard of it. This dude doesn't own internet. I have no idea how he heard of Bone Tomahawk. He's just like, "Hey, look up this movie and look up Bone Tomahawk."
It's
I'm
excellent.
like, I'm like, how the fuck do you know about Bone Tomahawk? So I found it. It was like $14. I said, "Fuck, I'll buy 2 of them."
Nice.
Nice, gonna give your father nightmares.
Oh, my dad don't give a shit. My dad, there was only one movie in my dad's life that he said scared the shit out of him, and it's Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. And fuck if I remember right, because when he told me that my dad, he's an old dude. He don't give a shit about things. Like he only loves 3 things in this world, and that's me, my brother, and sister. And I think even we're kind of on the edge of we can live without you. Um, but he like he just doesn't give a shit. He lives in a small town. He has a sidewalk rule for anyone that comes over to his house. And basically, what it is you could come to his house, but you need to yell for him because you're not allowed past the sidewalk.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, this my dad. My dad don't give no shits. Hates people.
0 fucks given.
Exactly. But anyway, so he said there was this movie, and basically what it was a child actor. It's this little girl child actor. She was really famous, really popular. She had a jealous little sister. The popular sister got hit by a car and paralyzed, and basically had to spend her whole life in a wheelchair upstairs. Nobody knows what happened to this girl, but apparently the jealous sister has been like torturing her and shit, like her whole fucking. It's so fucked up that I can't even think about watching it.
Good, because I'm ordering it.
Yeah, I won't watch it.
Wow. Yeah.
But I love the Punisher. I don't know why I love the Punisher so much compared to any other Marvel character. I think it's because he was the first non superpower vigilante superhero.
That you knew about?
Yeah, because
Groovy.
before I didn't know about Hawkeye and um you know fuck I'm trying to who else is
Dude's got a big fucking skull on his shirt. Like, how can you not dig that?
yeah.
Yeah.
But see, he's one of those heroes that come from. I guess like in concept, there's Batman, superhero without fucking superpowers, but fuck Batman,
Tony Stark.
Tony Stark. But and again, like I knew Punisher before I knew Iron Man. It's like I think that's why, and I think that's why I'm still I'm still a huge fan of him. I wish they would make better movies.
Are
Have
you
you
excited
heard
for
that
the?
Netflix is putting out a Punisher series?
Yes, thank you,
I
Rob.
I heard about it's called Castle, right?
Yeah.
No, no,
No,
no,
wait,
no, no.
no. Sorry,
Castle
Castle's
is
with.
Nathan Fillion and something
Yeah.
entirely different.
Sorry, I was thinking of Frank Castle, and so I agreed too quickly.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what's this one called?
Punisher.
It's
No,
just called
does it have a
Punisher.
name yet? Is it-
I mean, they may have a name for it, but as of right now, I know it's just going to be the Punisher. But
That's
yeah, it's going to be set in the same universe as everything else in the MCU. And it's going to be a to Netflix series.
Yeah, I
So
believe it's going to be a Daredevil spinoff.
yeah,
That's how they're going to present it. Which
they're
is,
going to use the same. Yeah, it's what's his name, John Bertrow or something like that. Uh, the guy
Yes.
that played Shane from Walking Dead. Yeah, he's
Yes,
going
I
to
believe
be resuming his role as the Punisher, and he's going to be in season 2 of Daredevil as well,
Excellent.
which is
I
going to
would
be
almost
crazy.
rather him be in Jessica Jones, but Daredevil's good.
I would like to see him in season 2 of Jessica Jones as well, and
Yeah.
probably
I'd
some
like to see him
Matt
and
Murdock
like
action.
Luke Cage having a beer together.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that then. I started watching Jessica Jones, and I think me and Colin got like maybe 4 episodes into the first season. So we definitely
Finish
got.
it.
Yeah, I definitely want to finish that. I started Daredevil. I got like 2 episodes into the first season of that. I don't know why. I can never get into Daredevil. Like I never even seen.
Dude,
The
keep going because you haven't even got like there are some brutal fight scenes in there, and like it's just an overall just immaculately shot.
And it has
stuff.
currently my favorite villain in the MCU.
Oh yeah, Wilson Fisk is
Yeah.
incredible.
And
Daredevil.
Vincent D'Onofrio
Yes.
well,
plays him, and it's really well done.
Okay, so how is Daredevil and Jessica Jones able to be part of Netflix? I mean, are they not owned by
They're
Fox,
owned,
Sony, or
they're owned by Disney.
so?
Disney's putting them out. Disney Marvel is doing it in collaboration with Netflix.
Okay, and they're only on Netflix stuff. Like it's not like, and then TV is just Netflix.
Correct.
And
Yeah,
these
they
are
got 4 shows, and then they got they're all going to come together in the final show, right?
I believe that's the case.
wait, what are the shows now? It's Jessica Jones, Daredevil, and what's the other ones? Punisher and
Luke Cage and
Luke Cage and the Punisher.
oh, it is the Punisher for the fourth
Yeah.
one.
Was Luke Cage getting his own show? I know Iron
Oh,
Fist is.
Yeah, he's getting
Iron
Luke
Fist
Cage. Yeah, it's Luke Cage and
is
Iron
Luke
Fist.
Cage?
I
Yeah,
think.
Luke Cage and Iron Fist. It's all the Hell's Kitchen people. Well, not all, but those 4, and then they're going to come together and
Well, Luke Cage is already in Jessica Jones.
Right.
Yep, he's going to have his own.
That's how we're introducing him as a character, and then he's going to go do his own stuff. And then hopefully they get married, just like in the comic books. That'll
And
be
then
cool.
there's another Age of Ultron, and she dies.
I hope so. Well, yeah, no, I hope so.
I wouldn't mind seeing this Elektra girl because she looks fucking hot.
Nice. Bring Elektra back. I dig it.
Yeah, right. Fuck yeah, why not?
And also, like, who is the? I lost it. It's gone. Never mind.
I haven't seen this show. I don't. How does Elektra die? The same way as in the comic books, by a certain person. That
I don't know. I've only ever seen her in the Ben Affleck version of the movie.
Yeah, that's all I've seen her too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose I've also seen Elektra, but I don't remember it. It was not a good movie.
Okay, Rob, so you're an Iron Man fan then.
I think
Maybe
so.
okay, maybe you can answer a question. You can probably answer a question for me then that was actually brought up with Joe a couple shows ago, I think. Um, are the War Machine and Iron Patriot suits two separate suits?
Yes.
Okay, I thought I remember in Iron Man 3 them saying that they took the War Machine suit, repainted it, and redid it into the Iron Patriot suit. Remember
Well,
their
okay. I'm sorry. In the MCU, yes, they are the same suit. It was the Iron Patriot was just a rebranding of the War Machine suit. Now that being said, in the comic books,
Not so much.
War Machine wasn't the Iron Patriot. They were actually two separate characters entirely. The Iron Patriot was actually Norman Osborn, who is the Green Goblin.
No way.
Yep.
I didn't know
So it should have been William Dafoe, but
that.
unfortunately,
Oh.
okay, so
Tobey
then
Maguire killed him.
so based on just the Marvel movies, it is correct that they redid the War Machine into Iron Patriot. So
Yes, and it was
okay, so in Civil War, when you have the War Machine suit, are they just gonna pretend that they never did that?
I mean, it's just
might be
paint.
separate suits.
I mean, paint can come off.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the War Machine suit they had the gun on the shoulder and all that stuff, where the Iron Patriot suit does not.
I'm pretty sure the Iron Patriot suit did.
Did it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
The Iron Patriot was
It just wasn't engaged.
was just a
right?
paint skin and a name change.
Okay. Cause that's something that baffles me. Because I'm sitting there seeing the guy in the War Machine suit. I was like, I could have sworn I thought I saw something about that being redone, and I wouldn't have known that if I didn't watch all 3 Iron Mans back to back. That day. So
Gotcha.
I think I spent one day watching like 5 Marvel movies just because it was like a Sunday and I had nothing else to do. So I watched Iron Man 1, 2, 3, Age of Ultron, and Captain America: Winter Soldier all on the same day.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's how I spent that wonderful Sunday. And I moved in, and me and Colin watched a Marvel movie almost every day.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely did.
So okay, before we finish this off real quick for everyone, I want to know everyone's favorite character, and I want to know if you were a superhero, what your power would be.
Oof.
So whoever wants to start, go for it. I'll start. Fuck, I'm gonna start.
You said that was a stupid question, you dick.
So my favorite character is obviously the Punisher. I already said that, and I think my superpower would be mind control. Anyone else?
I like Gambit, and I think I'd be invisible.
I've always been a fan of Nightcrawler.
Oh
And
yeah, Nightcrawler. Good choice.
probably Silver Surfer's powers.
Fair enough. I'm gonna have to go with Tony Stark for obvious reasons.
That little bitch.
Damn. And as for powers, I would probably have to go with let's go with technopathy.
Ooh, nice. I would probably have to go Matt Murdock because I'm still too Catholic for my own good. And but I would have the powers of Zach from Saved by the Bell, the timeout, where I could freeze time for a short period of time and manipulate what I wanted, and then start time again without anyone noticing.
All right.
That would be a very useful power.
Right? No one asks you to do anything for them because no one knows you have it.
So you basically like kind of like an Adam Sandler and Click. You want to like pause time, run up, kick someone in the junk, press play.
Yes, but not necessarily that bold.
Fart in their mouth a few times.
Right. It'd be things like switch the Powerball numbers or slip a piece of paper in between two people. Like if there's a girl I really liked in high school, if she's about to kiss some other guy, slip a piece of paper in between their faces so that the kiss is ruined.
Switch the names on the card for Steve Harvey.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
He does have superpowers.
That's all right.
So if I'm about to be punched, move someone to punch someone else. You know, that'd be great. I think that's the power to go with.
Perfect.
I've thought about this too much. Sorry.
I come back to invisibility every time just because I want to steal money. Lots of it.
Nice.
That's all I got. That'd
Well,
be my
see,
own reasoning.
That's the thing, like man, like if I could have mind control, get people to do what I want them to do, I could just ask them for their money. Like
That's true.
Like that's a nice watch.
You want to give me your money.
You want to give me that watch.
No, because then I don't have the sense of accomplishment of stealing the money.
That's a nice watch. You want to give it to me.
Yeah, but I mean, it's got to take me some effort to control their mind. I mean, come on now.
I'm
Fuck
with you.
Fuck you.
I get it. Yeah, you'd go Kilgrave.
Oh god, I hate that dude. I fucking who the hell is that guy to shove children into a closet and she just fucking pisses herself? I mean,
Yeah.
that's heartless.
Oh, it's messed up.
Fucking hate that dude.
Oh yes.
Anyways, I'm sorry about that. Rob, I want you to hang out for a little bit longer. Joey, thank you so much for being on the show with us tonight, man. I appreciate it.
That's the polite way of saying you're important and fuck me, but I love you too.
No, it's okay. It's like I want him for like an extra 30 seconds, and then I'll be saying goodbye to him as well.
Okay, now that makes me feel good. It was a pleasure, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, good to meet you.
too.
Take it easy, my man.
Take care, bro.
Good luck with the invisibility.
I'm gonna try.
And the evil wife and dog. I was paying attention.
I listened to every word you said. Rob, I'm assuming that you listen to our show quite often.
I do actually.
Perfect. So I'm going to say something to you, being a guest, because I want you to be involved in this, and I'm going to have you do it instead of Joey. So if
Yeah, no, that's cool with me.
So if I do this, Rob. Everyone,
Derek, delete that little bit. That like 25 seconds there.
No, I want that in there.
Oh, never mind. Don't do it. Ruining the podcast. Hashtag Joe's out.
Thanks, Joe.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, perfect. Rob, every Wednesday people could find Geekcast Joe at this freaking show, but where can they find him and you on Saturdays?
You guys can find us at geekharder.com or gcl.ninja. You can also find us on Twitter at GeekCastLive. And if you get the chance to look us up on Facebook, like our page, join our group, you can chat with us. get a little bit of inside stuff about just geek shit that's coming out or upcoming things that are coming out on the podcast. We've got a lot coming up this year. All you have to do on Facebook is search for Geek Cast Live.
We'll definitely like your posts.
Yeah, like my posts because mine are the funny ones.
No one knows which ones are which, Rob.
Yeah, but mine are the funny ones.
They are the funny ones. You're right. Sorry.
So everyone with a good chuckle in it, I just gotta know it's Rob.
Exactly. That's how you know it's me.
Perfect. Rob, man, I appreciate you coming on and talking with all this with us. I appreciate that. One other thing before you take off, Joey said that you were a big Alan Rickman fan.
Indeed I am, and it's we lost a fantastic actor. We've lost a lot this year already, but we in Alan Rickman we lost a fantastic actor, a incredible man in Severus Snape, head of House Slytherin, the Metatron, among so many other things, and more importantly than anything else, just an incredible, incredible human being. He did a lot. He gave a lot back to charity. Very, very just amendable man. So, commendable man, rather.
Oh, I was going to go,
Eh,
I was gonna ask you to say some kind words about him, but you just did it. That was beautiful, man.
he deserved every one of them.
Yeah, like I was telling the guys at the beginning of the show, like I mean, outside of him being Professor Snape and being a bad guy in a Tom Selleck movie, I really didn't know much about him. But after his
You haven't
passing,
watched Die Hard.
yeah, that's what I hear.
You also got to watch Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Robin,
Yes.
Forgot about that one. That one's
I'll-
classic.
Sheriff of Nottingham.
I'll make a Alan Rickman / Bruce Willis weekend.
Yes.
Well worth it, I promise you.
I believe you. I believe you, man. But yeah, thanks again for coming on. It was a lot of fun. I liked
It
having
was
you
an
on.
absolute blast. I thank you for having me on. Seriously.
Oh, definitely get you on here again because you're definitely fun to talk to.
I appreciate that.
Life of the show.
Well, guys, thank you so much for having me on. It was an absolute blast. I love talking Marvel anyway, and I love talking with you guys. I had a great time on tonight. So,
Well, maybe come back on after we all see Deadpool and we can talk about it a little.
it's gonna be the best Valentine's movie this year.
I agree.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you later.
Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.
You do.
You too.
Okay, that was awesome. Unfortunately, due to some kind of technical difficulty, I guess, we seem to have lost Geekcast Joe for the rest of the show. Which is okay because he already got his plug-in for his other show. Colin's still here with me.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So at least he'll be here to help me close out the show. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in again. You can follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, or on Instagram just by searching This Freakin' Show. And of course, you can listen to this show as well as any other show we've done before this at thisfreakinshow.com. As always, I am Travesty.
I'm Awkward Colin.
And usually with us is Geekcast Joe. Thank you for tuning in to This Freakin' Show. I'm out.